All right, so next up in our round of Week 13 previews, we are on to Tulane versus UTSA. This is essentially a play-in game for the American Athletic Conference Championship. Assuming SMU beats Navy, then the loser of this is out, the winner is in. So for this scenario, we're going to just assume that SMU is going to get the job done and beat Navy. Now, what that probably means is that's probably not going to happen. But if all goes to plan, SMU beats Navy, and then, like I said, the winner of this is in and really on track to maybe be the Group of Five representation in the New Year's Six Bowl as long as it's Tulane. I'm not sure UTSA could get there because they're going to be behind, Liberty still, which is still undefeated, but Tulane's got the inside track as of now. But before we get into this game, Tulane, while they haven't looked as strong, they've been playing a lot of close games. They do have the better resume, in my opinion, because their only loss is to Ole Miss. And when you lose to Ole Miss, which is arguably a top 10 team, they've only lost to Bama and Georgia, which is two of the top 5 teams in the nation, probably. Their only loss is to Ole Miss without their quarterback, without Michael Pratt. So if they have him, they might actually beat Ole Miss. So if that happens, you're looking at a top 10, top 5 team probably. But they didn't win. They lost to Ole Miss. But again, I think they have the better resume. Now, we're going to go through the games here in a little bit that they've played, and they've played a lot of closer games. So as you can see on your screen now, you've got the last 5 games of each opponent. We're going to compare the common denominators here, take a look at the game, and then I'll give you my pick and prediction. So on the top for Tulane, you can see they beat FAU last week 24-8. And then over on the UTSA side on the left at the bottom, you've got versus FAU. They beat them by 26. So UTSA beat them by a better margin. Tulane's had a lot of close games, as you're going to see again here in a second. So, for example, looking at East Carolina, Rice, and North Texas, all those games, Tulane's really played closer than UTSA has. UTSA's kind of handled those teams more than Tulane. I don't really know how either one of these teams – I don't know how it played out to where they don't play SMU. That's kind of crappy scheduling, in my opinion, that happens. And, the 3 best teams don't play each other. And then you got Memphis, too. They're kind of in that top 4 argument probably. But this is a huge game, especially for Tulane, because, like I said, they kind of have the inside track to represent the Group of 5 and to be able to play in the New Year's Six Bowls against the big boys. As far as my prediction goes, this is going to be a solid matchup here. This is maybe UTSA coaches Jeff Traylor, one of his last games as the coach. I wouldn't be surprised if he's leaving for A&M here soon. They said he interviewed last week. And then I also wouldn't be surprised if Willie Fritz, Tulane coach, leaves this year to take a higher Power 5 job. Maybe, Mississippi State, something like that. Syracuse, wouldn't be surprised if he takes one of those. As far as my prediction goes, I'm going to go with Tulane here. While they have been playing closer games, I think they are the better team, have the better resume. Obviously, they made it last year, beat USC in the Big Bowl. It might have been the Sugar Bowl. I can't remember exactly. But Tulane, I think, gets the job done here, but I think it will be a close game. This is going to be on Friday at 2:30, so prime time pretty much. Everybody's going to be at home watching 2:30 on ABC. So should be a good game. I'm going to go with Tulane. Let me know who you would pick down in the comments section. What are your thoughts on this game? Be on the lookout for the rest of my previews coming soon. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button down below.